Hello everyone. Hi. So we are back with the Maha Marathon today. Okay. Today is Maha Marathon. Tomorrow the revision. Okay. Let me check all the technicals. Yeah. So the technicals are okay. First, I have to check whether the voice is okay, streaming is okay, everything is okay. Otherwise, what happens? We start and then there's no voice, some problem is there, technical issue is there. So that's why first check the basics. So now let's start with the Maha Marathon. Now we have done all the 3 papers, okay? Now you know what is Maha Marathon. Tomorrow we are having another session, okay? Revision session. Similar one, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then we are having in the morning, okay? In the morning, Sunday, the most expected questions in the paper. Then we are having one more. I'll be giving you one more session, that's Chalisa. Okay, there also I'll be taking some important questions. Mostly I'll be taking the numericals. I'll try to take the numericals over there. Okay, so everyone ready? Chalo. So let's start. Everyone, let me see. Hi Raji. Hi, how are you? Hi. How are you everyone? Chalo, let's start. Tell your friends also, everyone, share it with your friends. Like the video, everyone, share it with your friends. We'll first start with the first ball, and the first ball is the sixer. The first ball is a sixer. Why? Because I'll be taking that numerical. It is for the advantage of those who have joined right at time, 6 p.m. It's for those latecomers, they will miss this. Latecomers will miss this. So that's why I tell your friends, everyone, join fast. Join fast. Latecomers will miss this. This numerical you will not get in any book on any other channel also. This is a question which is specifically designed by myself almost 2 years back, 1.5 years back. And this question was asked in the exam also. This numerical was asked in the exam also. Okay? This is specifically for the paid classes, but today being the YT session and the marathon, I brought it over here also. So look at it. Bank details. These are the bank details. Insurance income is 15 crores. Salary is rupees 10 crores. NII is 10 crores. Capital is 80 crores. You have to find the ROE, return on equity. That's why I said first ball is a sixer. Direct boundary ke bahar. Everyone try this. Everyone try this. This is the most important question. Kindly note, May 25 numericals were heavy. Very heavy. Almost 25 to 30 marks numericals were there, May 25. So all of you, okay, all of you, try this. Try this everyone. Good evening Amit. Good evening Amit, good evening. Raji, good evening. Others also. Tell your friends also to join. Immediately join everyone. So start. First one. This is the 2 marks numerical which will come in the exam. You have to find ROE, return on equity. What is return on equity? What is the formula for return on equity? Everyone, whoever is trying, can anyone give me the answer? Who's trying this? Return on equity. Yes. ROE equals to, yes, net income divided by capital. Net income divided by capital. Kindly note, this is for those who have joined on time. Specifically on time. See, the one who joins on time must get an advantage, right? Anyone who's on time should get the advantage because time matters. That's why it is for those. All those who will be joining later will have to watch the recorded session. So now, net income upon capital. What is net income now? Net income means what? Find it over here. Net income over here means, kindly note, salaries are given. Yeah. See, net income equals to, kindly note this formula, everyone. Net income equals to NII plus other income. What is other income? Other income minus operating expenses. Okay? Everyone. Now, NII, what is NII given? NII is given? Yeah. 10 crores. Now, what is NII? But what is NII? Suppose, see, in exam, if they don't give you NII, then what will you do? It can happen, they won't give you NII. What will you do? NII is always found out using your average loan interest minus average deposit interest. See, what is NII? Average loan interest minus average deposit interest. Okay? Kindly note this formula. Net income, NII means this. This is NII, huh? Not net income. This is NII. NII equals to average loan interest minus average deposit interest. But luckily in this problem it is given. So don't forget it. If it is not given, then this. Okay. Now next. So NII is what? 10 crores. 10. Plus other income. What is other income? Salaries, insurance income. 15 crores. So 15 CR. Minus operating expense. Now what is operating expense? Correct. Who's this? Ajay has answered. Let me see. 43.75. Let me find out. So Ajay has answered. Congrats Ajay for answering. See. Everyone should try this. Try it everyone. Okay. So 10 plus 15 minus operating expense. Operating expense means always the expenses which are of my daily nature. It can be salaries, it can be electricity bill, it can be any other interest payment, EMI payment, anything. So here what is the operating expense given? Salary, it is given as salaries, 10 crores. So 10 CR. So subtract it, 10 plus 15 minus 10, so 15 CR. So this is your net income. So now, once you get the net income, find out ROE. ROE is what? Capital. So that is equal to 15 upon, what is it? 80. And multiply it with 100. Why? Because we are in percentage. So what is the answer? 15 upon 80. Let me also try. 15 upon 80. No, what is that? Yeah, 15 upon 80. So 15 upon 80. Let me also try it using the calci. Even I don't have the answer. 15 upon 80. Okay, 18.75. Correct. 18.75. Who's this? Who has given it correct? Aarti Ganesh. Very good. Congrats. Aarti Ganesh. Also others. Who all? First one, Ajay Kumar. Kindly try it again. Okay. See, 15 upon 80 into 100. So 18.75. 18.75%. So that's it. That is ROE. 75 only, no? Yeah, 75. 18.75. That's it. Got it? Now look at it. I'll give you one more question over here. See, this is printed. I'll give you one more. Chalo. Let's take one more question. Bonus for all. Now what will I ask you? I will ask you now, I'll give you one more point. That is loans. Loans are 200 CR. Pay attention everyone, this is a new problem. Loans are 200 CR. Loans are 200 CR. Okay. Now I want ROA. Now I want ROA. Can anyone give me? ROA means return on asset. Now I want ROA. Good evening everyone. Now I want ROA. Can anyone give me ROA? Let me see. Who all can give me ROA? ROA. Yes. What is ROA? Return on assets. Return on assets. What are the assets? Assets are loans. Correct? Assets are loans. Okay? Assets are loans. So what are the loans given? 200. 200 CR. Right? 200 CR. So what is the answer? ROA. What is the answer on ROA? Yes? Everyone, ROA. Net income. Able to see this, everyone? Yeah, no? NI, net income upon assets. 200 assets. So simple now. So that is equal to net income is what? Just now we got it, na? What was that net income? Here 15 CR. So 15 upon 200. So it will be 7.5 into 100. So 7.5%. 7.5%. How many of you got this correct? Ajay, correct. Amit, correct. All of you, very good. Kindly note everyone. Amit, what is this 10? 10, how come you got it 10? 10. It should be 7.5%. Okay, just check it. Okay. Kindly note, tomorrow means on Sunday, you will surely see these two questions, ROA and ROE. Surely you will see this and you will remember me at that time. That sir had told that this will be there. It will be there. Be sure. I have been teaching this paper since 2013. This was the, you will say, sir, paper to 23 mein aaya. This paper was there for earlier CAIIB, retail banking. It was there earlier. So I was teaching them also. Okay? So I know this. These questions are there definitely. Chalo, next. Now some theory. Okay, now some theory. Got it everyone? Got it everyone? Okay? Type yes in the comment section if you have got it. Now some theory. The outsourced technology models are used by which of the following type of banks? Outsourced technology. Outsourced. Who uses outsourced technology? Public sector, PSB and new private sector, old private banks and foreign banks. Who uses it? I'll give you E also. E. All of the above. All of the above. I'll give you E also. Now give me the answer. The outsourced technology model is used by which? Which type of banks? Which type of banks? See, I'll give you E also, all of the above. So kindly note, outsourced technology is used by, correct, it is used by foreign banks, mainly foreign banks. It's not all of the above. It's not all of the above. It's used by foreign banks. Our banks, PSBs use, public sector banks use in-house model. We have in-house. In-house. Okay? Foreign banks have outsourced. And these middle banks have combination. This plus this. Combinations. Okay? So they use sometimes this, sometimes this. But public sector banks in-house, foreign banks outsourced. Got it? What is outsourced model? See this, in outsourced model, it is called as, you have this vertical, this model, right? Vertical model, horizontal model, vertical model. So there we use vertical model. Okay? We'll come to that. We are having that question also. So next. Got it everyone? Next. The public sector bank normally use the following technology model with retail banking. In-house model with partial outsourcing, completely in-house model, partially outsourced model and outsourced model. So public sector banks use which models? In-house models with partial outsourcing. Public sector banks, they use which model? Let me see. See, D is out. D is out. D is out. Public sector banks never at all use outsourced models. So they never use at all outsourced models. They use in-house models. But kindly note, see, this is for your paper only. For your books say public sector banks use in-house model, but practically, I'll tell you, practically you use this model. Don't you have outsourcing? Don't you take the software of other companies? We take. So practically we do this, but as per the books, it is in-house model. Okay, as per the books, it is in-house model. Okay, practically it is A, but answer as per the book is B. Kindly note. The limit of ATC deduction is 1.5 lakhs, 70,000, 60,000, 2 lakhs. ATC. The limit of ATC deduction is, yes, it is correct. A is the answer. A, very good. 1.5 lakhs. 1.5 lakhs. Now next one, I'll ask immediate next question. Second question on the same. Okay, you can call question number 2. The limit of ATC deduction in new tax regime is Now you give me the answer, and E is none of the above. Now give me the answer. See, I have changed the question, flipped the question, flipped. In the new tax regime is, what is it in the new tax regime? New tax regime is nil. ATC is not applicable in the new tax regime. ATC not, ATD not, everything is gone. Everything is gone in new tax regime. So, new tax regime is nil. Old tax regime is 1.5 lakh. Okay? Now, you don't use nowadays old tax regime that much, but then also it is still existing. In exam also, you will be getting the questions on new tax regime. Okay? So, let me ask you the questions now. See, I won't only go by these questions, whatever is printed by me. I'll ask you something additional also. So, now you tell me, what is the name of the new tax regime? What is the section of the new tax regime? Yes. What is the section of the new tax regime called as? I want the section name of new tax regime. I want the section name of the new tax regime. Yes. What is the section name of the new tax regime? Everyone? Yes. What is the section name of the new tax regime? You don't know? Arey? Yes. Who's this? Gayatri S. Very good. See, the new tax regime section is 115 BAC. 115 BAC. The new tax regime section is 115 BAC. Okay, remember this number 115 BSc. More on this later. As they get more questions, I'll give you more. Because there is a lot and lot on this new section. Okay, and in exam, you will get a lot of questions on this section only. A lot of questions. Okay, one question is this. Under the new tax regime, 0 ATC, even that housing loan, interest, principal, all gone. Okay, housing loan is there, but there is a trick. I'll come to that later when the question comes. Next, business models of retail banking are being drawn based on various aspects. In this context, which of the following aspects is incorrect? So business models are drawn on various, means what do you mean by business models? Business model means your horizontal model, vertical model, okay? These models, or even outsource models, outsource in-house. So these are drawn based on various aspects. So what are the aspects? Product, which one of them is incorrect? Okay, incorrect. So product, capacity, delivery channels, and technology. In fact, I'll add one option over here, none of the above. None of the above. None of above. Now give me the answer. Is it A, B, C, D or E? Is it A, B, C, D or E? Yes. Is it E? Is E possible? Correct. All of you are correct. I tried to trick you. Means I was trying to put a trap on you. The trap was when I added none of the above. I felt all of you will answer this E only. But you have answered correctly. Capacity. Capacity is not considered over here. Okay? See, capacity is dependent on model. You can increase the capacity. Capacity means what? Human beings or technology part. You can add the human beings, right? So capacity is dependent on the models. Models are never dependent on capacity. So product is there, delivery channel is there, and technology is there. Okay, these are the three aspects. Got it? So you all, I tried to trick you, but none of you got trapped in it. All of you are correct. Okay? Fast, everyone share this with your friends. Let others join. See, now the students are joining. See this latecomers. Who has late come? 6:20, 23. Now students are joining, man. That is the problem. 6 p.m. only few of you are there. Share it with your friends. All of you join fast. Join fast, join fast, join fast. Those who have joined late, you can watch it later also. Okay? This is very important. And mind it, the first numerical which I took, those who have joined late, you should repeat it. Revisit that question again. Very important. ROA, ROE. Those who are there, they are lucky. Okay? Chalo, next. Among the given, which of the following is or are correct objectives of BCSBI? BCSBI code. Increase transparency so that you can have so that you can have a better understanding of what you can reasonably expect of the services. Encourage market forces through competition to achieve higher operating standards. Promote a fair and cordial relationship between you and your bank, and all of the above. So which one are the basic objectives of BCSBI? This comes in the service chapter of yours. Okay? Service standard chapter, it is there. So what is the answer? D, all of the above. Okay. Increase transparency, correct. Encourage market forces, correct. Higher operating standards, correct. That is also correct. Promote fair and cordial, that is also correct. So the answer is D, all of the above. Now one more question. As I told you, I don't just stick to these questions. One more question from my side now. What is the status of BCS BI? What is the status of BCS BI? Very important question. Let me see how many of you can answer this. What is the status of BCS BI? Very important one. How many of you can answer this? Let me see. What is the status of BCS BI? Is it running or is it dissolved? Is it running or is it dissolved? What is the status of BCS BI? Is it running or is it dissolved? Everyone. What is the status of BCS BI? Is it running or is it dissolved? It is dissolved. Got it? It is dissolved, discontinued. Now BCS BI does not exist. Does not exist. Okay? The function of BCS BI has been taken over by RBI. This was done long back, 2021 only. So it is in dissolved stage now. Okay? But still the questions are coming in your exam. So what can we do? We have to follow. Right? So it's in the dissolved stage now. Correct? Yes. Not running. So now, who has taken over the function of this? RBI has taken over the function of this. Okay? BCS BI. Next. Which of the following statements regarding retail banking and wholesale banking are not correct? Not. Very important classification, retail versus wholesale or corporate. Wholesale banking is also called as corporate banking. Retail versus corporate or retail versus wholesale. Any name can be there. So, not correct. See, one thing I'll tell you in exam, kindly note. See, I'll give you a trick now, all of you. Pay attention. How many, all of you them have joined? Still joining, still joining. Correct, CEPD, Ajay Kumar, very good. CEPD, very good. Ajay has given the perfect answer that CEPD has taken over the function of BCS BI. CEPD, correct. So now, what was I saying? Yeah. Retail versus corporate. Yeah, I'll give you a trick. Okay, I was talking about a trick. What you should do in exam? Firstly, number one. See, number one, all of you keep this in mind, by heart this. Solve 2 marks questions first. 2 marks first. Solve 2 marks questions first. Always remember, solve 2 marks questions first in exam. Do not waste your time on half mark and 1 mark. Do not waste your time on half mark and 1 mark. First, your target in first 40 minutes or 30 minutes, your target is all marks question. You see the marks over there, 2 marks, 1 mark, 2 mark, 1 mark, half mark. Immediately jump. And if you get a case study, 5 marks, solve that first. Solve 5 marks first if you get a case study. And if you get 2 marks, then solve 2 marks. Okay? So, solve 2 marks question first, then solve 1 mark. 1.5 you can combine. See, first 2, then 1.5. Anything which comes, solve it. 1.5 are equal only. But 2 marks are very tough. And 2 marks will fetch you marks. Roughly, I'll tell you around 20 questions to 22 questions will be there for 2 marks. 20 to 22 questions. Marks are given now. Marks you can know now. There are marks are given on the question itself. Not given this time? Yeah, they are given always. I know it. They are given. So first check the marks. And see, one thing I'll tell you, one more. If the half mark and 1 mark is easy to solve, if it is easy, then don't leave. Otherwise, you'll say, sir, don't solve 2 marks first. If 1 mark and half mark is very easy, you can solve it immediately. Solve it. But if 1 mark and half mark are difficult, then leave them, focus on 2 marks and afterwards go for that 1 mark and half mark. Because they eat a lot of time. Okay, and they don't fetch you marks. So solve 2 marks first, and if 1.5 are easy, then solve 1.5. If easy. Okay. So now, which of the following statements are not correct? Retail banking targets the individuals. Wholesale banking deals with corporate clients. Retail banking is a class banking market. Wholesale banking looks at smaller market. So which one is correct over here? Incorrect means you want not correct. Which one is not correct over here? Not correct. Retail banking is a, which one is not correct? Retail banking is a, which one is not correct? Yes, yes, yes. Which one is incorrect over here? Retail banking is a class banking market. This is incorrect. This is incorrect. Okay, you want not correct. In exam, just by looking at the question, whether they want correct or incorrect, whether they want true or false, just by looking at this question, you can save around 4 to 5 marks, at least 5 marks in exam. Just by looking at the question, what do they want? Okay, you have to focus on what do they want. Do they want correct answer or do they want incorrect answer? Do they want true or do they want false? Focus on that. Okay? Do they want true or do they want false? Focus on that. Everyone. Got it? Clear? So what is the answer for this? What is the answer? C, correct. C is the answer. C is the answer. Okay? 1 second, yeah. C is the answer. Okay? Next. Which of the following banking is business to customer, B2C? Corporate, wholesale, retail and all of the above. Simple one. Very simple. Fast, 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 fast. 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 Yes? B2C. B2C. Business to customer is B2C. Retail banking. 1 sec. It is retail banking. Everyone. It is retail banking. B2C. Retail banking. Retail. Who's saying D? It's retail banking, dear. Okay? It's retail banking. Okay, it is C. All of the above is not the answer. Corporate banking is B2B. B2B, business to business. Wholesale banking and corporate banking are same. These two are same. There is no difference between them. Wholesale and corporate are same. Total in banking, there are almost 6 types of banking. 6. You are one part of that. You are in retail banking. Other than that, we have 5 more types of bankings. Corporate banking, treasury, trade finance, investment banking. Okay, these are just 4. Then investment, there are 2-3 more. So at least 5 I remember it right now because often I have worked in 3 departments. I have worked in retail, I have worked in corporate, I have worked in trade, I have worked in treasury. 4 I have worked. So that's why I know these 4. There are still more. Investment banking is separate. Okay. Then, chalo, move on. Numerical time. Chalo, numerical time. B2B is business to business. Correct. What is B2B? Business to business. B2C, business to corporate. Okay. B2B, B2C means that. Okay. Got it? Chalo. Next. Now numerical time. A bank deposit of 25,000 will earn interest at the end of 1 year if it earns at 10% compounded half yearly. Compounding is done half yearly now. Compounding is half yearly. So principal is what? 25,000. This is rupees. Rupees 25,000 will earn interest at the end of 1 year, earning at 10%. Okay? Now solve this, everyone. See. Kindly note, there are two types of investments. Okay, this you might have done in accounts also. Okay, some part you might have done in accounts. Investments are of two types. Okay, one is lump sum, and second is annuity. Lump sum and annuity. There are two types of investments. Okay. Lump sum means FD. FD is a lump sum, FD. And RD is recurring deposit, that is annuity. Here I keep the money only once. And here I keep the money every month, every quarter, whatever it is. So now you tell me, this type of investment is lump sum or annuity? You tell me. Which is this investment? Lump sum or annuity? Yes? Is it lump sum or is it annuity? What is the type of investment of this? It is lump sum or annuity? Lump sum or annuity? Yes, what is the answer? Is it lump sum or is it annuity? First give me this answer, because it's not important what you answer, whether you answer or not. Important is whether you understand this or not. Only answering is not important. So it's this is lump sum. What is this? This is lump sum, dear. Everyone who's answering annuity. I've invested it over here. Don't make these mistakes now. Only 2 days are remaining. Don't make these mistakes. This is lump sum. So here I am investing 25,000 and compounding is done half yearly, and I will be getting this amount at the end. This I am putting it now, this I will be getting at the end. And compounding is cycle is 2 times, 1 over year, 2 cycles. So now how will you solve this? This is very easy. See, here A equals to P into 1 plus R raised to N. This is the formula, compound interest, normal compound interest formula. So, what will you be getting over here? Yes? So, A equals to P is what? 25,000 into R is what? Now look at R. Now there is a trap over here. What is R? Now see this, whenever you have half yearly, okay, see this compounded half yearly. Whenever you have half yearly, kindly note R is divided by 2, N is multiplied by 2. Kindly note this, R is divided by 2, N is multiplied by 2. Don't miss this. Whenever it is quarterly, if you get the question on quarterly, it is R is divided by 4, N is multiplied by 4. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. Very important. Don't miss this. Half yearly, R divided by 2, N into 2. Quarterly, R upon 4, N into 4. Now do this. 25,000 plus R is what? 10%. 10 upon 4. So 2.5%. Pay attention. 2.5%. So 2.5 upon 100. Percent means upon 100. And N is what? Multiplied by 2. Earlier what was N? At the end of 1 year. So 1 into 4. N will be 4 over here. Now solve this. 25k into this is what? 1.025 raised to 4. Everyone solve this? How to solve this? 1.025 raised to 4. Everyone. What you have to do is 1.025, okay, 1.025 into, say this. How will you do this on a normal calci? 1.025 into equal to 3 times. Pay attention, 3 times. 1 less than what is asked. 1 less than what is asked. Pay attention, don't miss this. If you miss this, you are gone in exam. I am giving you very important hard facts. You don't miss this. Again, so 1.025 into equal to 3 times. Then find the answer. What is the answer? Let me see. 27,595. Is it half yearly? Yes. Who's pointed this out rightly? Let me make this quarterly. I have made a mistake over here. Okay? Correct. Who's this? Pradeep and Nivetha Gandhi. Correct. You all are right there. All are right. See, I made an error over here. This was R should be divided by 2. So it should have been 5 over here. Okay? So 5. It should have been 1 plus 10 upon 2 it should be. So 10 upon 2 is 5. So that's why what did I do? I changed the question. Question is in my hands. So I've changed the question. This is changed. And this is also made 4. Actually, this should have been the case. R upon 2 and N into 2. So N should have been 2 over here. But now I've changed the question quarterly. Now solve this. Ek pe ek free. Isn't it? Ek pe ek free. Got it? Ek pe ek free. Correct. Who's this? Nivetha Gandhi. Very good. Huh? You rightly pointed it out. Even I made the error this year. Got it? So now solve it. What is the answer? Let me see. What is it? 1.025. 1.025 into equal to how many times? 3 times. So raised to 4 you want, right? Raised to 4. So into equal to 3 times. I am getting this as 1.1038. This answer I am getting 1.1038. So into 25,000. 25k. This is what I am getting. 25k into 1.1038 into 25, 1, 2, 3. So 27,595. What are you getting, guys? 25,595. Very good. 27,595. This is your answer. Now, all of you tried for half yearly also. You tried for half yearly. I have got the answer from Ajay Kumar. Ajay has given the answer for half yearly also. Very good. Half yearly is 5 to 6. Half yearly is 5 to 6. Half yearly answer is 5 to 6. 27, 5 to 6 for half yearly. And quarterly it is 595. Again, half yearly is 5 to 6. Quarterly it is 595. Got it, everyone? Clear? Okay, just one second. Next one. Just now we did it. Yeah. One more point was over here. See this P2P. This in the earlier question, one thing remained. Means I forgot to tell you. B2B, B2C. That is okay. Now that you understand. Corporate, wholesale, retail, that is, you all understand B2B, B2C. What is P2P? What is this? If this question comes tomorrow in the exam, P2P, will you be able to answer? What is P2P? P2P is a new stream coming up. Kindly note. P2P is a new stream coming up in financial world. What is P2P? Everyone, what is P2P? Anyone? Peer-to-peer. Have you seen any P2P model? Have you seen any P2P model? Yes, have you seen any P2P model? P2P model is, you hear these words nowadays, keto, Milap, all these crowdfunding. This is all crowdfunding. Crowdfunding. Kindly note, in December 23, RBWM exam, crowdfunding questions were asked. Crowdfunding, it's not there in your books, but then also crowdfunding was asked because it's the latest development. So crowdfunding is also used, means Milap, Keto, all these you hear na? Those all ads you get it for the child is not correct, that having a heart operation, something, no money, like that. That is all this. P2P, peer-to-peer. That is crowdfunding. Very important, kindly note. You will say, sir, what have we to do with this? You have to do. Why? Because the regulator of this, supervisor of this is RBI. RBI has taken over the function of these. RBI is the supervisor to P2P also now. Now all these, they can't raise any money. Earlier, 3-4 years back, they used to raise any money, huge amount of money. And what used to happen, nobody knew. Now everything is controlled by RBI. P2P is also controlled by RBI, okay? Note, if you get a question, you must be able to answer this. December 23. The business model followed by the banks for retail banking is, now this is one more important question. This will give way to many other questions. The business model followed by banks for retail banks is, retail banks. So retail banking, which models are followed? SBU, departmental, integrated, and any one of the above. Let me see. Yeah. So any one of the above or which one? Yeah, correct Ajay, between two individuals. Which model is followed by the banks? Which model is followed by the banks? It is? No. All those who are saying SBU. Answer is not SBU. See, is it mentioned that is it about nationalized banks or is it private banks or is it foreign banks? No. It's only mentioned retail banks. So retail bank can be nationalized bank, it can be private bank, it can be cooperative bank, any. So the model followed is any of the above. Any of the above, okay? Now what is SBU model? Let me see. I am not here to just give you the answers or questions. My sessions in paid classes also, if you check with those guys who are in the paid classes, my session in the paid classes are also not only answers. I'll give you the explanation for these all. So SBU means what? What is SBU? Strategic Business Unit. What do you mean by this? See, pay attention. SBU model means, I'll give you in simple words. SBU means that model in which you have to do your expense from your income only, your income. Every branch is a separate unit in SBU. Every branch is a separate unit in SBU. Every branch is a separate unit in SBU. Means what? Every branch is a separate unit. Means what? See, every branch has to earn their own income and have to do their own expenses. Head office will not support you. Head office will not support you. This is known as your SBO approach. All the foreign banks, they follow SBO approach. They follow SBO approach. Okay? See, my overall career was in foreign banks. Almost 80% of my career was in foreign banks. I was in Citigroup and then in DBS, Development Bank of Singapore. I have seen these models. They are very strict. SBU, you do your own income, you do your own expense. We don't care. Whereas in our banks, head office supports. If some branch is a deposit branch, then what happens? They give the loans from some other branches and the income is adjusted. We have this now in our banks. In foreign banks, it's not that. You have to do your own income, loans, deposits. So, SBO, every branch is a SBO, strategic business unit. Departmental approach. This approach is followed in our PSBs, public sector banks, PSB. Public sector banks, we follow this approach. What do you mean by this departmental? Departmental approach means, yeah, correct. Who's this? Ajay. One separate department for retail banking. So here what do? We have clearing department. We have cash department. We have this account opening department. So department, or nowadays we have tables or desks. So these are all basically the logic of departmental approach. The clearing department does not talk to the account opening department on business. Like that you talk, you go for tea, you have lunch, that is okay. But on business front, we don't discuss business with each other. That is departmental approach. Separate silos we call it, separate silos, separate departments, compartments. Integrated approach. This is followed in small finance banks. Small finance banks. Okay, small finance banks, these integrated approaches are followed. Small finance means all these new banks which have come, Equitas, then Jana Finance, Bandhan Bank, these are all SFBs, small finance. Newly they have come, after 2015 they have come. So, integrated approach means what? Here every job is done by everyone. Same person will do account opening also, same person will do fund transfer also, same person will do, not cash actually, cash is separate, but other jobs other than this, clearing, transfer, same person will do. So this is known as integrated approach. This is always there in the small banks, small finance banks. Sure question in your exam. Okay, SBO, departmental and integrated. Definite question in your exam. Next one. Done everyone? Up till now? Done? Okay? Now, next one. Long-term capital loss can be set off against. Long-term capital loss can be set off against short-term gain, salary, long-term gain, other sources of income. So now you tell me, long-term capital loss can be set off against. Set off means what? Set off means adjusted. Set off means adjustment. So long-term capital loss can be adjusted against. What is the answer? Long-term capital loss can be adjusted against. Yes? It can be adjusted against. C is the answer. C is the answer. C is the answer. Long-term capital loss can be adjusted against long-term capital gains. Kindly note, short-term loss, short-term gain. Long-term loss, long-term gains. Okay? This is a trick to be followed. Always. Now, where is this applicable? This comes in your which tax? This comes in your capital gains tax. This is an important numerical for you. Capital gains. Okay, capital gains tax. This question comes for you. It's a module D question. Module D. Okay. So long-term capital gains means what? And long-term capital loss means what? So kindly note, long-term capital gains means, suppose if you sell a house. Suppose if you sell a house, okay, and this house is for, let's say, if you earn something, a huge profit, it was an old house. So that is known as long-term capital gains. Old house, any house which you keep for more than 2 years. Any house which you keep for more than 2 years. Okay, Okay, I'll give you some basics of this. See this. 3 are there. In capital gains, 3 sections are there. Okay. One is house. Second is gold. And debt fund. And third one is shares and equity MF. Okay. So these are the 3 sections for you in capital gains. These are the 3 sections for you in capital gains. Now, what are the rules for these in capital gains? Kindly note. The rules are, if you sell a house, short term, let me write it short term now, short. If you sell a house within 2 years, okay, then it comes under short term capital gains. Means I purchase a house and sell it immediately in 2 years. So 2 years is short term capital gains. After 2 years is long term. Okay, gold and debt fund. If I sell these in 3 years, then it comes under short term capital gains. Gold and debt fund. Similarly for shares, if I sell it in 1 year, then it comes under short term capital gains. Okay, so short term capital gains are 1, 2, 3. 1 is for shares, 2 is for your house, 3 is for gold and debt fund. Now share includes share and equity mutual fund. Kindly note, equity mutual fund. There are 3 types of mutual fund: equity, debt, and liquid. So we consider this as equity MF. So equity MF is in shares. Debt MF is in gold. Okay, kindly note the difference. Okay. Now, what are the tax rate for short term? For short term capital gains is as per your income slab. It is for both. See, both of them it is income slab. But here it is 15% without GST. With GST it's separate. Without GST 15%. Short term capital gains. Okay. This is all short term. Now I'll give you for long term also then. What is it for long term? Long term. Now long term, you know, house is beyond 2 years. If I sell it after 2 years, it's long term. But what is the rate? Tax rate. Tax rate is, now look at this. There are different parts over here. It is not that simple. Okay, everyone. Long-term capital gains is of 2 parts, with indexation, without indexation. With indexation, without indexation. So with indexation is 20%. 20% per year. Only for these 2. Shares is separate. Shares, they say, is totally separate. Everything is over here only. With indexation is 20% and without indexation. Does anyone know what is the tax rate without indexation? Anyone? Who can give me? What is the tax rate without indexation? Yes? What is the tax rate without indexation? Who can give me? I'll have some water in the meantime. What is the tax rate without indexation? Yes? This will be there in the exam. In exam, this question will be there. Yes? What is the answer? Everyone? What is the answer for this? 12.5. 12.5%. 12.5%. It is for these 2. Without indexation is 12.5%. With indexation is 20%. Okay? Clear? But what about shares? In shares, there's nothing without. It's simple, 10% without GST. 10% without GST. Okay? Yeah, 12.5. It is 12. Now that 20 is removed. Now it is 12.5. Ajay, latest budget they have changed it to 12.5 without indexation. Okay? This 2025 or 4 budget, they have changed it. Okay? So now, and for this it is 10%. Everyone remember this by heart. 20 is for with indexation. Ajay, 20 is for with indexation. 12.5 is for without indexation. Everyone pay attention. You should not make a mistake in exam on this, because you are sure to get a question on this. Sure to get. Sure. Okay? Compulsory you will be getting. Got it? Compulsory you will be getting the question on this. Okay? You should never take a photograph. If you are live right now, take a photograph on your mobile of this. I'll just be on one side. Take the photograph of this, because this is very important for you. Very important. Okay? Very important for you. Got it? Clear? Chalo. Next. Cash equivalent includes. Now this is your chapter 3 question. Cash equivalent. Chapter 3 means branch profitability. Cash equivalent includes stock, debtors, furniture and bank. So what is included in cash? It's also there in accounts. It was there in your accounts also, AFM. So cash equivalent includes what? Who can tell me? Stock, debtors, furniture or bank. Which one is called as cash equivalent? Fast. Which one is called cash equivalent? Which one is called cash equivalent? Yes? Debtors, very good. Debtors is cash equivalent. See, cash equivalent means two things. One is cash and second is debtors. Cash and plus debtors. These are called as cash equivalent. Okay? Because these are as good as cash only. Got it? Next. Dash is a technique that not only accepts risk but accepts the fact that loss might occur as a result of the risk. Very important topic. Although it's more technical, but this topic is there in your not chapter number, this is in module B. So which is this technique which accepts the risk? Risk is accepted that yes, my bank might face the risk. Now this is mainly in your retail assets, loans. In loans you have this question. You have to accept that risk might be there. Avoidance, loss prevention, loss reduction and separation. Which accepts the risk that loss might occur as a result of the risk. Means if I am giving the loan, it might happen that it might become NPA. There are chances. So which one consider it? Avoidance, loss prevention, loss reduction or separation? What do you think? C, correct. C is the right answer. C is the right answer. Okay, C is the right answer. Loss reduction. Here you accept the fact that when you give the loan, there can be a chance of NPA. So what you do? You try to reduce that NPA. How? By taking the collaterals. You take the collateral over there. Okay, this is loss reduction. There others. What are others then? Avoidance and loss this prevention. What are others? See, others are these. Avoidance means what? I'll avoid everything. I will not go into the risky loans. The loans which are very risky, we will not enter. Means many times you have these loans of what we call it? Combined, means combined bank loans. Okay? This, what do we call them? Combined syndication. Okay? We have syndicated loan, consortium financing. Those are always risky. Many banks try to avoid these. Okay? Because there is a huge means lethargy in this. So avoidance means you try to avoid this. Prevention means prevent the losses. How will you prevent? By doing proper analysis of loans. Okay? And separation means separate yourself. Separate by, this is used by taking the derivative concept. It's not for you. You only remember this much now. Among the following, which of the following is issued for a particular purpose frequently just for one transaction? Which is issued for just one transaction? A general POA, a limited power of attorney, none of the above, all of the above. Now let's come to this important topic. What do you mean by this power of attorney? What is power of attorney? We'll come to this topic now. Yes? Answer is correct. B, limited power of attorney. Very good. Limited power of attorney. See, there are two types of POAs. Kindly note, there are two types of POAs. One is general, second is limited or special we call it. General or special. General means what? In general power of attorney, I'll give the second person. Means I am donor. The person, second person is a receiver or donee we call it. So I'll give to him many rights. I'll give the right to purchase the house. I'll give the right to sell the house. I'll give the right to take a loan on my behalf. Loan also is allowed. Loan on my behalf. Purchase the shares. Sell the shares. Sell my property. So all the rights are given. Okay? So that is general POA. Special POA or limited POA means what? I'll give the right only for one transaction. This is my house which is to be sold and you have to take the power of attorney for this house only. Or this is the loan to be taken from the bank and you have a POA for this loan only, no other loan. This is called as limited POA or a special POA. Okay, special power of attorney. There are always two power of attorneys. And this question, where will you get it? This question you get it in NRI accounts. Because NRIs always give the power of attorney to their father, mother, wife, all of them, for operating the account. Always remember, there are two types of authorities given. Number one, see, authorities are of two types. AU. Authorities are of two types. What are the two types? One is POA and second one is, anyone knows what is the second one? What is the second one? What is the second one? One is POA. What is the second one? One is POA. What is the second one? Anyone? What is the second one? Yes? Second one is? Yes, what is the second one? You have an exam. PPB is over. You had this in PPB also. You had this in PPB also, right? No, agent is separate. Agent is separate. Gayatri, see this. Second one is called as mandate. Mandate. Kindly note the difference between the two. POA and mandate. Understand the difference between the two. Letter of agreement, that is separate. See, LOA can be, it's separate generally. Its mandate is the right answer. Okay, mandate. What is the difference between POA and mandate? What is the difference between POA and mandate? See, few differences I'll give you. Number one, POA is always on the stamp paper. Stamp paper and notarized, either notarized or registered, anything. Stamp paper plus registered. Generally we do registered only. Okay. This is on a plain paper. Plain paper. Okay. It is on a plain paper. Here stamp duty is paid. Here no stamp duty is required. Number one. Okay. Number two. POA can be for anything. I can give a POA for purchasing the house, selling the house, this property, gold, anything. So it can be for anything, whatever is decided. Okay. Mandate is only for bank account. It can only be given for bank account. That you are allowed to operate the bank account of mine. That's the mandate. Only bank account. And third very important part. Third, no time. And here compulsory limited time, generally 6 months. Means short period, you can call it short time. This is given only for 6 months. Mandate to operate the account for 6 months only. Okay? This is the difference. Now one more difference will come to you in exam. In this POA only. See, I give you no time, but this no time is applicable for general POA. For limited time, this limited POA, you have a time duration, limited time. Because limited power of attorney will always have limited time. It will be given that you can operate the account for, or you can sell the property within next 2 years. That's it, 2 years, not more than that. Okay, so these are the differences between mandate and POA and special POA and general POA. Everyone got this? Type yes in the comment section if you have got it. Yes? Type yes in the comment section. Getting this? Clear everyone? Getting it? Okay, chalo, next. So how many of you are watching? 700 are watching. Okay, spread it among the friends, dear, make it 1000. Let's make this 1000 everyone. Try to get it 1000. Share it in your WhatsApp groups. 717 are watching live right now. Kindly answer and make it 1000. Everyone like the video first. Everyone, what are you doing? Likes, please. Everyone like the video fast. Like the video. Like the video. Like is very important. Like the video, everyone. Share it with your friends. Share it with your friends. Like the videos. Share it with your friends. Like the videos. Share it with your friends. Everyone. Yes? See, these are all important terms which will be there in the exam. You will see them in the exam as they are. Same questions you will see them in the exam. This POA, mandate. Now, gross profit is given as 100. What is this? Rupees, okay? Yeah, only forget this. Gross profit is given as 100. Operating expenses are given as 30. Loans are given as 40. NPA is given as 5. All these are in rupees. Find ROA. Now this already I have solved it. This numerical I have solved it, but there's a twist in this numerical. Twist. So now you have to give me the answer. See, ROA formula already I gave you. Just in the first problem. Net income upon assets. So this is the formula. So now you have to solve this and give me the answer. Let me see. Let me see how many of you can solve this. Very tricky one. Very tricky. Very tricky. Yes. Let me see who gives the first answer. First answer. Who gives the first answer? Fastest finger first. Fastest finger first. Who gives the first answer? Everyone. Do it fast. Do it fast. Who gives the first answer? Yes. Who gives the first answer? Everyone. What is the answer? Anyone? See, it's very simple, but there is a slight trick in this. The trick over here is, whenever you consider assets, you have to subtract NPA. Subtract NPA. Subtract NPA. Very important trick. If you forget this, then your answer will go wrong. Asset means yielding assets, which will give me the income. So now, net income upon assets. What is my net income? Net income equals to, everyone, net income equals to gross income or GP, gross profit minus expenses. So what are my gross profits? Gross profits are 100 minus what are my expenses? 30. So what is my net income? 70. So my net income is 70 upon assets now. What are my assets? Assets are loans. So assets equals to what? 40 minus what is my NPA? 5. So 35. My assets are 35. Kindly know this trick. This trick is very important. Again, this trick is very important. NPA you have to subtract it. You cannot take NPAs in calculation. So now what is the answer? ROA equals to 70 upon, net income is 75, no? 70 upon 35 into 100. So it is 70 to 35, 200%. 200%. So my ROA is 200%. Got it? 70 upon 35. Kindly note, the NPA is to be subtracted. NPA is to be subtracted. You cannot take NPA in calculations because NPAs don't give you any returns. NPAs don't give you any returns. Kindly note. NPA means what? Loss. Right? NPA means loss. Got it? Clear? Chalo, move on. Next. Now theory. This is same? Yeah. Among the below given statements, which of the following is correct in context of banking ombudsman? Okay. Which of them is correct? Now look at this. You want correct one. Now read this, all of you. Read this and give me the answer. Give me the answer. I'll wait for 1 minute. I'll take a break of 1 minute, 2 minutes over here. You try it, everyone. What is the answer for this? Yes? Yes, what is the answer? D. I am seeing some answer as D also. The answer is A. One can't file a complaint, one can file it online. Can't. Answer is A only. Only A. Only A. Only A is the answer. Okay? Only A. One can file a complaint before the banking ombudsman if the reply is not received from the bank within the period of 1 month after the bank concerned has received one's representation, or the bank rejects the complaint, or if the complainant is not satisfied with the reply given by the bank. Kindly note, this is a very important part about the integrated ombudsman. See, now the concept is integrated ombudsman. There are two ombudsmen. One is internal. See, one is integrated, and second is internal. Okay? Integrated ombudsman is for 3 separate divisions. It covers 3 separate divisions. Which are the 3 divisions? Anyone knows? Integrated ombudsman covers 3 divisions. Which are the 3 divisions? Who can give me? Which are the 3 divisions? Yes? Which are the 3 divisions? Anyone? See this. The 3 divisions are, one is bank. Second is NBFC. And third one is your online CIC or online payments. They are also covered. Okay? So the answer is A for this, and this integrated, this is extra information. This is not related to this question. It is an extra information. Integrated ombudsman covers 3 divisions, and internal ombudsman is appointed by the bank. There are 2, internal ombudsman and deputy internal ombudsman. 2 are there. Both of them have to be appointed by the bank. Okay? Got it, everyone? Next. Dash is calculated by adding new debits for the month, previously unpaid payments and other charges in credit cards. Amount due, minimum amount due, maximum amount due, and negligible amount due. So what do you get in the credit card statement? How many of you are having the credit card? How many of you are having the credit card? Yes. How many of you are having the credit card? Correct. The answer is A, amount due. Answer is amount due. Answer is amount due. Got it? Correct. Very good. The answer is amount due. See, in credit card, there is nothing called as maximum amount due. It's always amount due or minimum amount due. This is also there. Minimum amount due by RBI is 10%. Kindly note. Whatever you have to pay, minimum 10% you have to pay. Then only it's considered as minimum amount due. Minimum 10% you have to pay, kindly note, and remaining is amount due. Okay? So you have to pay full amount, or if you can't pay full amount, you can pay the minimum amount due. Okay? Got it? So this is the answer. Amount due and minimum amount due. Okay? Clear? Move on. Which of the following is not the source of cash inflow with respect to banks? Not the source of cash inflow, not. Contribution of the bank's owners in form of bank capital, borrowing from other banks, sale of debt securities, and providing loans to the customers. Not the source of cash inflow. Which of them is not the source of cash inflow? Yes? Which of them is not the source of cash inflow? Everyone? Not. Yes? Yeah, what is the answer? Borrowing from other banks. C is the answer. C. No, not even C. C is also not the answer. The answer is D. Providing loans to the customers is not the source of cash inflow. Not the source of cash inflow. Cash inflow means bulk cash which I get. Bulk cash which I get is from deposits, is from borrowings from other banks, and contribution of banks owners means capital. Capital, borrowings, and sale of debt securities and deposits. Your deposit, saving current, what is that? That is a source of income. Okay? So providing loans is the application of income, application of funds. See, this is a part of your vertical balance sheet. There are two parts, source and application. This is a part of your vertical balance sheet. This is a new concept. We generally, what do you know as a balance sheet? You know liabilities and assets. Liabilities over here and assets over here. So this is what we know in the balance sheet. But now new form of balance sheets have come in. That balance sheet is called as vertical balance sheet. In vertical balance sheet, we don't have liability and assets. We have sources of funds and application of funds. So sources of funds will include your sources. That will include all your liabilities. Wherever you get the money. Okay? So these are all included over here, and application will include your assets. Okay? Got it? So these are your, look at this, owner's contribution, liability, borrowing liability, sale of debt securities. This is a P&L aspect, but these two are liabilities. So majority of them over here are liabilities. Got it? Clear? A population of a town was 25,000. If it increases 10% by compounding quarterly, then how much it will have increased in a year? Yes, try this everyone. Compounding quarterly. Try this. Population, now let me make this quarterly, let me make this, cancel this quarterly. Let's make it yearly only. Yearly. Find this now. Population is 25,000. If it increases by 10%, okay, 10% by compounding yearly, then how much it will have increased in a year? Give me the answer, everyone. Give me the answer. What is the answer, everyone? Kindly track fast. Let's make these views as 1000. Everyone, let's make the views 1000. Watching live is 807 now. It has increased. Let's make it 1000. Share it with your friends, dear. Everyone. 2500, 2500. 25,000, I think so. 10%, no? Yeah. Then how much will it have increased? Very simple problem. If it is yearly, then it is very simple. In a year, it is increasing. So, if you are compounding it yearly, it means what? Simple interest and compound interest are same in this case. So, here it will be A equals to P into 1 plus R raised to N. Okay? So, P is what? 25,000. Into 1 plus R is what? 10%. So, plus 0.1. Raised to N is what? 1 only. 1. So, 25,000 into 1.1. So, that is equal to 25,000 into 1.1. What is the answer? 1.1. You can simply do it simple interest also. 25,000 into 1.1. So 2500, 27, 250. Yeah. Right? Yeah. No, 27,500. Sorry, not 250. 27,500. 27,500. Okay, so it will have increased by what? It will have increased by increase equals to 2500. Sorry, only 2500. Okay, so it will have increased by 2500. Got it? It will have increased by 2500. And final figure would be 27,500. Got it? Final figure will be 27,500. Next. Among the following, in which of the following case it is not required to be created by way of a deed and does not require registration? Oh, very good one. Good question. Very good question. Now we can have a lot of explanation on this. Very good question. Yeah. Very important and very good question. Let me see. What is the answer over here? Not required to be created by deed and does not require registration. That is equitable mortgage. Very good. Equitable. Equitable does not require. Equitable. Equitable does not require any registration. Okay? But nowadays, even in equitable, you have to send a notification to the sub-registrar within 1 month. Within 1 month, you have to send a sub-registrar registration, this notification that I have done this equitable mortgage. What is equitable mortgage? See, there are 2 main types of mortgages. In fact, there are 3 main types of mortgages. These one. Simple, mortgage by conditional sale, and third is usufructuary. Very important. Have you got this in your exam up till now? In PPB, did you get this? In PPB, did you get this? What is the meaning of these mortgages? What is the meaning of simple mortgage, conditional sale and usufructuary? Did you get this in PPB? Because it might come in PPB or accounts it will not come, and Indian economy it will not come. Only in PPB it will come or RBWM it will come. Did you get this in PPB? Any question on this mortgage? Means simple mortgage, conditional sale. Did you get any question on this? In PPB on simple mortgage, conditional sale or usufructuary? Did you get it? Anyone? No? You did not get it? Chalo. Then you will get it over here. In RBWM you will get it then. In RBWM you will definitely get it then. Okay? So what is it? What do you mean by simple mortgage? What do you mean by conditional sale? And what do you mean by usufructuary? See, simple mortgage means whenever you want to sell the property, suppose you are a bank, I am the customer, I take a loan from you and I will, means I will become the NPA. I will become NPA now. So you want to sell that property. So in simple mortgage, whenever you want to sell that property, you have to take the intervention or the order of the court. You have to go to the court and then get the order in simple mortgage for selling this property. Simple mortgage. Okay? What is conditional sale? Conditional sale. What is it? Conditional sale. Yes, correct, Madhu. Go to the court. Simple mortgage. Hi Sachin. Hi Sachin. Good evening. Yes. Yeah, SURFACE Act. SURFACE Act is there. That is different. Under SURFACE Act, we do equitable mortgage and we have a special right. Okay? But what are these mortgages? See, the question comes on mortgages. Simple mortgage, conditional sale and usufructuary. One question is there either in PPB or in RBWM. If in PPB it is not come, it will be there in your RBWM then. Either it's there in PPB or in RBWM. Anywhere it is there. So this, if as you are saying PPB it was not there, so you will be getting it in RBWM now. So simple mortgage means you have to take the intervention of the court. What is conditional sale? Conditional sale means, suppose if I give you a home loan, if I am the bank, okay, I give you a home loan, then in that case, in the home loan, and you give that home on rent, pay attention, I am giving you the home loan, you give that home on rent. So who will receive the rent? Will I receive the rent as a bank or will you receive the rent as a owner? The rent will be received by you. So that is called as conditional sale. The income from the asset is never received by the lender. The income from the asset is received by the owner. That is known as your conditional sale. Mortgage by conditional sale means the income from the asset is received by the owner and not the lender. And usufructuary is opposite. The income from the asset will be received by the bank. That is usufructuary. Income from the asset on which the bank has given the loan. Bank will get the income. So these are the three main types of differences. Simple, conditional sale and usufructuary. There is one more, English mortgage. That is very dangerous. English. Anyone knows? English. English mortgage. Was it there in your RBWM? Correct, Madhu. Very correct. You cannot get the income from that property, Madhu. Very good. Okay, so these were the three. Now English mortgage. What is this? Also comes sometimes. English mortgage. What is English mortgage? English mortgage means Name itself, look at it. English, Angrez. The English who came in, Britishers who came in, they created this mortgage. Very, very, very dangerous. As Britishers were dangerous, similarly this mortgage is dangerous. In English mortgage, what happens? Suppose if I take a loan from you. Let's say you are a bank. You give a loan to me. So, under English mortgage, there is a sale agreement. I will sell that house to you. You are a lender. You give me the loan. I will sell that house to you. And once I sell that house, after I repay a loan, then you will give back that house to me. You will again sell it to me. So that is known as an English mortgage. Very dangerous. Because if I sell that house to you, take a loan, I'll repay that loan, and then you will say, I'm not giving you a house. Do whatever you want. Because it's a sale agreement. That is the problem. Britishers were very dangerous because of this only. Okay? Next. Among the following, which of the following statement is correct in regards to financial literacy? Now you read this. Everyone read this. Read this, everyone. Financial literacy is the process by which people improve their knowledge and understanding of the use of the financial products and services. It is also described as one's ability to make informed judgments and to take effective decisions regarding the use and management of money. The financial literacy is promoted by the provision of financial education. Yeah. Sachin, you wanted some question? One sec. All are correct. Okay. D. Correct. D. Now Sachin wanted earlier question. So let's go back to earlier one. This one. What did you want, Sachin? You wanted some specific about this? Previous question answer. Previous question answer is equitable. Equitable mortgage. In equitable mortgage, no registration is required. Remaining all this was an information for you. Okay? So previous answer was equitable mortgage. Got it, everyone? Now this also got it now. This answer you have got it all. D. Financial literacy is very important in retail banking. RBWM financial literacy is very important. Jandan accounts, all those insurance schemes, Suraksha Bima, Jeevan Jyoti, all these are the parts of your financial literacy. Even this mutual fund ads. Okay, mutual fund sahi hai. These all phone calls, fake phone calls, calling from this police commissioner, calling from that. All this is financial literacy. Okay? So these questions will come to you. Financial literacy questions will be there. Okay? So the answer is D, all of the above. Among the following, which of the following case it is not required by deed or required? This done, I think, so done. Among the following, which of the following statement is or are not correct? Not. The relationship between the customer and the bank, when, what is that? The relationship between the customer and the bank, when the bank lends money to the customer, is of the borrower and the lender, and does debtor and creditor. Second, the relationship between the customer and the bank, when the customer deposits certain valuable bond securities in the bank for safe custody, is that of bailor bailee, and does the customer and trustee. The relationship between the customer and the bank, C1, when the bank performs the services of remittance, collection of checks on behalf of customer, is that of the principal and the agent. And all of the above are correct. Which of them is correct? Answer D, all of you are giving D. D. Correct? The answer is D only. The answer is D only. Okay, D is correct. Got it? Pay attention. D is correct. D is correct. Why? See this. Got it? Borrower, lender. Whenever you deposit the money, okay? So whenever customer gives you the money, deposit, then customer is a creditor, you are a debtor. Reverse case, you give the loan to the customer, you are the creditor, customer is a debtor. Then valuables and securities, this is of the trustee relationship, trustee. Bailer, bailee, even this is called as bailment also. The other name for this is bailment. Bailment. Okay? Bailment means bail. What is bailment? In bailment, I give it on trust. Okay? If I give a bike of mine for you, to you, for use, it is a bailment relationship. I am giving you on trust that you will be properly handling it. I give my clothes to that iron man, right? For ironing. I give it on trust that this person will not burn the clothes. Tomorrow if he starts burning the clothes then? So bailment means on trust. Similarly over here, when the customer gives you the valuables, so in the safe custody, remember it's not locker. Locker is separate. Locker, there are separate relationships. Bailment, separate relationships. Then safe custody. So this safe custody is of the trustee. In locker, there trustee is there, bailment is there in locker. There is one more. One more is that of the lesser lessee. Lesser leasement. You have given it on rent. Okay, that is in locker. In gold loan, that is still separate. Gold loan has three relationships. Gold loan has three relationships. One, the customer has given you gold. So that is a bailment, trust. Okay. Second one is of the loan. You have given the loan to the customer. So that is basically creditor and debtor. Two are there, not three. Two, because their lessor lessee will not be there. So two relationships over there. You need to be very clear about these. Because PPB and RBWM paper, you get many questions in common related to retail banking. Many questions will be in common related to retail banking. Okay? Yeah. Madhu, what is it? But not correct. Any question in this? Okay? So bailment done. Next one now. You want to save 2,500 per year at the end of each year for 5 years and earn 8.25% per year. What is the present value of this annuity compounding half yearly? This was there in your accounts, I think so. Was this question in your accounts? Yeah, was this question there in accounts? Because in accounts you have this present value problem, no? AFM, I think so it was there. Have you seen this? Yes. AFM. Was it there in AFM accounts, all of you? Was it there in accounts, AFM? Everyone like the video first. Like the video. Everyone like the video. Everyone like the video. Yes, done. AFM it was there. Done now. What is the answer? What is the answer for this? What is the answer for this? See, 2500 per year at the end of each year for 5 years. Okay? So 2500 per year. There is a trick over here. Per year. Kindly note, there is a trick over here. I want to save 2500 per year. In 1 year, I want to save 2500. Okay? And compounding is half yearly. So, it's annuity problem. A equals to what? C into 1 plus R raised to n minus 1 upon R into 1 plus R raised to n. It's ordinary annuity. End of each year. End means ordinary annuity. So C is what? 2500. 2500 into what is R? R is 8.25 but half yearly. So it is 8.25 upon 2. So 4 point something 125, right? So this is your R. What about N? N is for 5 years. But again half yearly. N equals to 5 into 2. Just now I told you, whenever it's half yearly, multiply by 2 for N. For R, divide by 2. So that is equal to 10. So now solve this. So it is 1 plus 0.04125 raised to 10 minus 1, the whole upon R is what? 0.04125 into, now same below, 1 point directly I'll write it, 04125 raised to 10. How to do this raised to 10? Do it 1.04125 into equal to 9 times, 9, not 10 times. Okay, do it 9 times. Everyone like the video fast? Everyone like the videos? 9 times. What is the answer you are getting? 9 times. Let me also see. Yes, 1 point. I am also not having this answer. 1.04125. 1.04125 and what into equal to 9 times 10 raised to 10 no? Yeah, so 9 times. So I am getting this as 1.04125. Sorry yaar, I have done a mistake. 1.04125. 2500 na? Correct. 4125. 12, yeah. Raised to means into equal to 10, 9 times. 1.498. 1.498 I am getting. Okay, 1.498. So I can take it 1.5 only. See, this answer I am getting it as 1.5. Round 1.5. So do it now. 1.5 minus 1, this is 1.5. 1.5 minus 1, are you getting it now? 2500 upon 2, yeah, you can do it, but per year, this, per period, let's do it, per period. Okay, 2500 per period at the end of each year, means I want to invest per period. Period means only year, directly consider it year only. Because I am investing 2500 per period over year. So half yearly compounding, because in exam you won't get such tricky problem. Okay, don't do Sachin, don't do this. In exam you will get simple one, that 2500 per period I want to invest. So 2500 directly take it and move on. Okay. So now 1.5 minus 1. So that is equal to what? 2500 into 1.5 minus 1, 0.5 upon 0.04125 into this is directly 1.5. Do it, everyone. So 0.5 divided by 0.04125 divided by 1.5. So 8.08 I am getting, 8.08. So this answer I am getting, it is, you have to divide. Yeah, correct, Sachin. If per year is given, then divide. But they will not give you, Sachin, they will not give you such problems, because this problem is already tough. This is for 2 marks. And if they give you more, 2500 upon 2, that will become a bigger problem. They will not give you such problems. Okay. So this is what, 8.08, I think so. Yeah. 8.08. So 2500 into 8.08. So what is the answer? 2500 into 8.08. $20,202. 20,202. So roughly you can get it anything, huh? It's not compulsory that you will get the same answer. 20,202. You can get it roughly anywhere, here or there. It's okay. Okay? Yeah. Got it? Earlier I used to give this problem divided by 2 and all this. Now I have stopped, because in exam they don't ask you difficult problems. Like Sachin, what you pointed it out. You are correct. But in exam they don't ask you these questions now. They ask you very simple. Per period you invest, what is the amount I am investing, and move on. Now same problem, if they give you at the beginning of, suppose if they give you this beginning, then what will you do? Instead of end, if they give you the problem for beginning, what will you do then? Anyone? Can you give me the answer? If I do it at the beginning, can you give me the answer? If I ask you the question for beginning, can you give me the answer? If I ask you the question for beginning, yeah, slight change, Sachin, in that case. Others also, kindly give me the answer. If you have to do it for beginning, what will you do? I'll wait for 1 minute. Let me see the answer from your side. I'll wait for 1 minute. Yes? Let me see the answer from your side. Yes? $21? Okay. So, what you have to do, if it is at the beginning, just multiply it with whatever answer you have got. So, if it is for beginning, 20,202 into 1 point, what is it? 04125. 04125. This is what you have to do. That's it. If it is the beginning, so annuity due. You have to do it for annuity due. So, what will be the answer over here then? Just multiply it with 1 plus R. That's it. Just multiply it with 1 plus R. So 2202 into 1.04125. 21035. How many of you are getting this correct? Many of you have got it. 21035. Nearby is also okay. 21035. This is for the beginning. Nearby also you can get it. 21030. Anything you can get it. Or even 00 you can get it. That's also okay. See, plus or minus 50 rupees here and there hardly matters. Got it? Very important numericals. See these. You will see many of these like similar in the exam. Not exactly this. They can ask you future value also. So if they ask you future value, what will you do? Just remove this 1 plus r raised to n. This is to be removed. In future value, formula is same. Only 1 plus r raised to n is not there. That's it. Remaining all things are same. They can ask you future value. They can ask you annuity due. They can ask you ordinary annuity. Anything can be asked. Okay? Orders received from the court for recovery of certain debts are called as attachment order NISI, recovery order absolute, attachment order garnish order. What is it called as? No, Pradeep, present value formula is same. Present value formula is same. Okay, Pradeep. Present value formula, okay, let me show you. Pradeep is asking, what is present value? See, this is the present value formula. This is the P, you can write it P also over here. Present value formula. Okay, this is the present value formula. If you remove this 1 plus r raised to n, then it becomes your future value formula. If you multiply it with 1 plus r, then it becomes your, this what, annuity due. Right? This is ordinary, that becomes ordinary annuity due. That's the only difference. Okay? So now this one. It is called as garnish order. Very good. It is called as garnish. Received from court. Court always gives garnish order. Garnish. Okay? Garnish orders are of two types. Kindly note. Garnish orders are of two types. What are the two types? NISI and absolute. Right? NISI and absolute. Right? Garnish orders are of two types. NISI and absolute. Correct? Yeah, Pradeep is asking what for annuity due. Just multiply with 1 plus r. Pradeep, formula is same. Just multiply the same formula with 1 plus r. That's it. Okay? So now, these are the two orders, NISI and absolute. What is NISI and what is absolute? In NISI order, they tell us to freeze the account. Freeze the account. That is NISI. And absolute means give it to the judgment debtor. Pay to judgment debtor. Judgment debtor. Okay? So this is absolute. Understand the difference. Difference is NISI is they'll just tell you to freeze the account. Don't allow debits in that account. That is freezing. But in absolute, they will tell you to pay to the judgment debtor, whoever is court says. Okay? And whatever you get it from other departments, sales tax department, income tax department, they will give you the attachment orders. Court will always give you garnish order. And other departments will give you attachment orders. Okay? Got it? Clear? What we'll do, we'll take a break of 10 minutes. Okay? We'll take a break of 10 minutes because already 2 hours have gone. Break of 10 minutes. And then we'll come back. Okay? Let's take a break of 10 minutes. Chalo, let's start. Yeah, Pradeep Raj is saying thank you. I've got a clarity about the formulas. Very good. That was the purpose. That was the purpose of this session. Good that you got the clarity. Okay. See, very important. Those who didn't have not got the clarity, kindly note. This is very important. Present value, you will definitely get some question on it. Even you will get sinking fund. Sinking fund means what? What is sinking fund? You might get a problem on sinking fund. Sinking fund problem is same as your future value. Future value and sinking fund is same. Okay. If you get a problem on sinking fund, kindly note you have got a problem on future value. Okay. So if you get a problem on sinking fund, kindly note you have got a problem on future value and sinking fund. Same. Only the difference is in sinking fund, you know F. See, I'll tell you the formula also. What is the formula? I'll write it over here. F equals to C into 1 plus R raised to N minus 1 the whole upon R. Right? This is your future value formula. This is your future value formula. So, sinking fund and future value are same. In future value, see, I'll give you the difference now. In future value formula or problem, you know C, you know R, you know N. You don't know F. You don't know F in future value formula. In sinking fund formula, sinking fund, you know F, you know R, you know N. You don't know C. C is not known. Only that is the difference. Remaining everything is same. So, future value formula and sinking fund formula are same. They are not different. They are not different. Kindly note this. Because sinking fund, you will definitely get a numerical in exam. Tomorrow I will take it. In tomorrow's session, I will take a problem on sinking fund, depreciation, all that I will take it tomorrow. Again, today, so follow tomorrow's lecture also. Tomorrow 6 p.m. again. Okay, so now let's move on. Which among the below given statements, which of the following shows the correct advantage of NAC? What is NAC? NAC is NAC. How many of you saw the Bihar elections result? Bihar elections, right? Full majority, correct? Full majority. My God, one-sided election results. One-sided. Hmm. 206, my God. Out of 243. How many of you are from Bihar? Anyone? Very good. Congrats to all. Yeah. So what is the answer over here? Chalo, move on. Let's focus on JAIIB. Okay, the elections will come and go. You are bankers, you focus on the banking. So NAC, National Automated Clearing House. What is NAC? Full form? National Automated Clearing House. Okay, this is the full form of NAC. Okay, NAC. What does it handle? Right? Yeah. What does it handle? See, one thing, one advantage you note, what has happened because of NAC. There was a concept called as ECS, Electronic Clearing Services. So that is gone now, all because of this NAC. NAC has given a major advantage over ECS. Now ECS is there for your studies also, it's there in your books, but it is not working anywhere in banks now. ECS doesn't work at all. Why? Because ECS is a software. You have to download it in the PC, and NAC is a web-based service, web-based. You don't have to download anything. It's an online platform. That's it. So that's why NAC has changed everything. Your phone pay, whatever you make the payment, phone pay, Google Pay, all these are based on NAC only. NAC has made all the changes. So now, which of the following shows the correct advantage? Huh? No need of issuing check to the Benny for each payment, and debit is made automatically. Payment defaults will not happen if there is sufficient balance. No follow-up is needed by the Benny, as payment will be received automatically based on the mandate. All of the above. So answer is, what is the answer? Yes. What is the answer? Answer is very good. All of you, fast, all of you. Very good. Answer is D. Correct, D, all of them. D is the answer. D is the answer. D is the answer, everyone. Right? So all of the above is the answer. Because NAC has made a major change in banking now. Because of NAC, you all got that Phone Pay, Bharat Pay, Bill Pay, all these are because of this NAC only. Now, okay, I'll ask you one question, which is based on NAC only. I can make a SIP in mutual fund. Mutual fund SIP, I can make it per month or per day or per week. Latest now. Who can tell me? I can make the SIP in mutual fund per week, per day, per week or per month. I want to make an SIP. Can I make it per day? Per day SIP in mutual fund. Can I make the mutual fund SIP per day? Or can I make it per week? Or can I make it per month only? What do you say? What do you say, guys? Correct? See, the advantage of NAC, very important advantage of a NAC. Now I can make the SIP per day. I can daily give the funds. Earlier it was ECS. ECS was having 1 month, per month. Now month is gone. I can give it per day. Again, so National Automated Clearing House, it has given the major advantage to all these investments. Next, among the below given statement, which of the following is correct about the mandate? Mandate. Just now we did POA, now mandate. Let's see. The client notifying the bank that has given someone else permission, that he has given someone else the permission to manage the account on his behalf. The client doesn't need to verify the signatures on the mandate and obtains them in the mandate letter. Institutions can impose a mandate. Mandate can't be issued. Now what do we want? Correct. Okay. Mandate can't be issued by an account holder with a direction to his or her bankers authorizing the person to operate the account on his or her behalf. So you want a correct one. You want a correct one. Very tricky one. Very tricky. Read them. Properly read them. Properly read them. Very tricky. Correct. Who's this? Pradeep. A. Madhu. Correct. A. Okay. Yes, company can't issue a mandate. Okay. Okay, yeah. So now, look at this. Answer is A. Notifying the bank that he has given someone else the permission. The client doesn't need to verify. This is wrong. You need to verify the signature. Institutions can impose a mandate. They can't. Companies can't give these mandates. Mandates can't be issued by the account holder. So this is obviously wrong. So only A is correct. Okay. Among the following, which of the following product is called as tomorrow's product? With enormous scope for improvements in changed competitive scenario. Tomorrow's product, tomorrow. This classification is given by a person named as Theodore. Anyone knows? Theodore Levitt, right? Levitt. In exam, they will give you this question. Theodore Levitt. Okay? Theodore Levitt. Okay? In exam, they will give you the question. This is very important question in your module C. Very important question. In module A also it's there. Product development. PDP. Module A, product development. This topic is there. So kindly note, there are 4 types of products as per Theodore Levitt, and very important ones. 4 types of products. Do you know this? How many of you don't know this or know this? Tell me. I'll give you a simple example. Very simple example. You will understand all these. Tomorrow in your paper, tomorrow means Sunday, you will definitely get this question on generic, expected, augmented, potential. Definitely. Be sure about it. You will get the question. Okay? So now, Theodore Levitt has given the classification of products. First is known as generic product. Second is known as expected product. Third is known as augmented product. And fourth is known as potential product. So the future product is D. Potential. This is the right answer. Potential. Potential. Okay? Now I'll give you one example. I'll explain you all these. Very simple. In very short period, I'll explain you. See. You all buy this, cooking oil in your house. You all buy cooking oil, na? Talne ko, bhajiye, pakode talne ko, right? We all buy this cooking oil. So cooking oil is a generic product. Cooking oil is oil. You can get it packaged also. Fortune, Dhara, all these, right? What is that? Sunflower, Fortune oil, Dhara, many are there, na? That also you get it. Or you get it directly in the open also. Open. Then shopkeeper gives you 1 liter, this. 1 kilo, this. Right? That also is given. So that is a generic product. Oil is a generic product. What is expected? Expected means you want something. You want to see something. Oil, in the open oil that shopkeeper gives you, you don't like that. Ye kya ganda hai? Bekar. You get this packaged Fortune, Dhara. You read there on that product. Mufa, Fufa, cholesterol free, heart attack, less heart attack. Expected. Expected. You read, you want something, this Mufa, Fufa, all this, right? Augmented means what? 1 ball pen free on Dhara or Fortune. You buy 1 Fortune oil, you'll get 1 ball pen free, augmented, extra. Potential. Potential means what? Health. Less of heart attack. You eat this oil, you will get less heart attack. You will become healthy. 6 packs. All that. You will get 6 packs. Future. Potential. This is what it is. Means bhavishya. Future means sapna. Sapno ki duniya. That is potential. Same thing happens in banking also. Banking also, what is it? It's same thing. You open a savings account with me. Savings is a savings. Generic. Right? In this, I am giving you 1 lakh debit. Means on a debit card, I am giving you the power of 1 lakh withdrawal. Anytime you withdraw, 1 lakh cash expected. Okay? Augmented. You open the savings account with me. I'll give you health insurance free for 1 year. Health insurance. Take free. augmented. Potential, I'll give you blockchain technology, or I'll give you AI assistant, so that you can track your expenses and all these things. AI, future. That's what it is. Kindly note, very simple tricks are there. Okay? Got these 4 concepts, everyone? Generic, expected, augmented, and potential. It's always like this. It starts from generic, it goes to potential. You have the generic medicine in your, nowadays we have this generic medicines, gen medicine, right? Green shops. These are all generic. Okay? Next. Among the below mentioned parent metric and a purposes, which of the following is correctly matched? Oh, very important one. Chapter 3. Chapter 3, branch profitability. Very important one. Track it, everyone. Which of them is correctly matched? ROA, return on equity with mitigated risk impact. ROA, full risk based on profitability. ROE, return on equity without risk impact. ROE, asset management without risk impact. Yes. Firstly, I'll tell you, you don't have this B and D in your studies. For your studies, you don't have B and D. So, directly make this out. B and D, make it out. Okay? Make them out, because you don't have this for studies. In your studies, you have only ROA and ROE in your RBWM. So, only 2. So, out of these, return on equity, see, asset, here is asset. Asset means how can it be equity? So, it is out. So, this is true. GL, return on equity without risk management. Without risk management, okay? If you offer a risk management, then it becomes ROE. Risk adjusted return on equity. But you don't have that for studies. You have only ROE. Return on equity. So, we call it return on equity or return on capital. Anything it can be called. Return on equity or return on capital. Anything. Okay. Got it? Understand the difference. We have solved a numerical. Those who joined late, kindly note what you should do is follow the first numerical. At 6 p.m. what did I start? I started 6 p.m. with the same numerical, ROA and ROE. It was for the benefit of those who joined on time. Now you have, those who are late, you can watch it again. What's the problem? Just go back in the video, you will get it. Okay? And after this session, you can watch the recorded session also, available. Watch it, isn't it? But do watch the numerical on ROA and ROE. You must compulsorily watch. Compulsorily. Okay? Don't miss this. Because if you don't watch it, you will get it in the exam. That is sure. You are going to get it in the exam. If you watch it or you don't watch it, you are going to get it in the exam. So practice it as much as possible. Okay? Got it? Chalo. Next. Among the following, which of the following sentence is incorrect? Again, I am telling you in exam, I'll again give you the tricks, 2 tricks. I have given you the tricks earlier at 6:30. Now many of them have joined new. 2 tricks I'll give you for solving the paper. Number 1, check what does the question want. Whether the question wants correct answer or incorrect answer. Whether the question wants correct answer or incorrect answer. Very important, you have to watch this. If you watch this, correct answer or incorrect answer, you will save around 5 to 6 marks. You will save around 5 to 6 marks. Okay? And second trick, solve 2-mark questions first. In exam, solve 2-mark questions first. without fail. Solve 2-mark questions first without fail. Don't miss this. 2-mark questions first. Solve them. Okay? Solve 2-mark questions first. And if 1 mark and half mark are easy, if they are easy, then solve them. But if they are tough, 1 mark and half mark, don't waste your time on them. Don't waste, leave them. Do it at the end. First, your target is 2 marks question. If you solve 20 questions, see, generally you'll be having 22 marks questions, 20 to 23, 24, max to max. Even if your 20 questions are correct, you will get 40 marks. You need 50. 10 marks you can get it from 1.5 mark easily. Don't miss this. And if you get a case study, 5 marks case study, then do not forget to solve it first. 5 marks case study, solve it. These are the important tricks. Again, now this one. Among the following, which of the following sentence is incorrect? A bank has prior right to set off. The bank is not bound by the garnishee order. Okay, now read this everyone. When the bank has prior right to set off, the bank is not bound by the garnishee order. When the lien is marked on FD, it cannot be attached by the garnishee order. In joint accounts with either a survivor clause, garnishee order, if in single name, can be attached. In joint accounts, in former or survivor, garnishee order, if in single name, can be attached. You want the incorrect one. Incorrect. You want the incorrect one. Everyone like this, share this fast. Like and share. Like and share fast. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon, share it with your friends. Okay, so what is the answer? Oh, many of you are answering A. The answer is not A. Answer is not A. Answer is not A. Answer is C. Answer is C. Answer is C. Kindly note, if garnishee order, you get it in a single name, you can never attach it to EORS account. Either a survivor account, you cannot attach it. If it's in the single name, you can't attach a single name garnishee order to a joint account. Okay? But D, it can be done. If it's former or survivor, you can attach the garnishee order even if it is joint account with FRS. Why? Because whenever it's former or survivor, it's actually a single name only. That second name is after the death of the first one. So that's like a nominee only. So there you can attach it. But in EORS, you can never attach garnishee order if it's in the single name to a joint account. Let it be EORS, joint, anything. You can never attach. Okay? Remaining ones are correct. When the bank has the prior right to set off, the bank is not bound by the garnishee order. They're very correct. If you have a prior right to set off means what? What is set off? If this customer has taken a loan of yours, okay, if the customer has taken a loan of yours and now there is a FD attached to this loan and now the garnishee order comes for this FD. So you need not put this FD, give this FD for the garnishee order. You can use this FD for your loan if this loan has become NPA. So this set of FD or set of account, you cannot use it for garnishee order. This is also when a lien is marked on FD receipts, it cannot be attached. Okay, it cannot be attached. Kindly note. Again, lien is marked means what? It's your own property. It's not the property of that customer. Okay, so you cannot attach the garnishee order over there also. Got it, everyone correct? Those who had answered this A, kindly note the answer is C. Okay, answer is C. Answer is C. No, not now. See, Sachin, yeah, very good question. Very good question. Sachin has asked a good question over here. Suppose if I receive a garnish order in the name of the survivor, this former or survivor in this name, if I receive the garnish order, when this first person is alive, he is alive, means account is A or B, former or survivor. A is former, B is survivor. Now I receive a garnish order in the name of B. So can I attach to this account? No, you can never attach it to this account. You can never. Why? Because up to the time the first person is alive, the former or survivor account is of the first person. Second, it is not of that second person. Second person's right on that account comes when the first person expires or something happens. Okay? So got it, Sachin? Clear? Clear, Madhu? You also got the same doubt. Got it, everyone? Kindly remember, former or survivor account is a single account. It's only named joint. It's a single account of the first person. Up to the time first person is alive. When this first person expires, then the second person comes into picture. Up to that time, second person is not the holder of that account. Clear? Chalo. In case of lien, bank can sell the goods and securities. In case of debt is not paid under the section dash of the dash. Now this is a bit difficult. I don't think so it will be there in your exam. But then also, chalo, let's solve. So under which act? In case of lien, lien. Section 177 of Indian Contracts Act 1872. So here it is 171, 1872. 161, 1875, 151, Securities Act, 172, BR Act. So what is the answer? What is the answer for this? Yes, how many of you are answering? Let me see. Let me see the answers from your side. What are you getting? What are you getting, all of you? What are you getting, all of you? Some of you have answered A. A, 171, 1872. 171, 18. Some of you have answered D also, but D also. So what is the correct answer in this? The correct answer in this is A. Section 171 of Indian Contracts Act 1872. Of course, this question won't be there in RBWM because this is the PPB question. But then also, sometimes see, nowadays what has happened, I'll tell you, RBWM and PPB, the retail part, is many times combined. They ask you any question anywhere. Okay, so you don't know what is going to be asked in which topic. Okay. So the answer is this, Section 171, Indian Contracts Act 1872. A bank deposit of 25,000 will earn an interest at the end of the 1 year if earns at 10% compounded half yearly. Value at the end of the year will be 25,000. Value at the end. No, value means I'll call it interest. Interest at the end. Value is different. Interest at the end of the year will be. So now give me, everyone, try this. Try this. Try this, everyone. 25,000 at the end of 1 year, 10% compounding, half yearly. So you want the interest, simple. Half yearly compounding, compound interest formula. Use it, compound interest formula. What is it? Compound interest formula is what? A equals to 25,000 into 1 plus R. What is R? 10%. To make it 5% half yearly. 5 upon 100. Raised to n. N is what? At the end of 1 year, na? So 2. Whenever you are doing half yearly, divide R by 2, multiply n by 2. Isn't it? That's it. So do it now. So 25k into 1.05 raised to 2. So what is the answer, everyone? Now this already we have explained it so many times today. Right? So what is the answer? Let me also get that using the calci, dear. What is the calci? Where is the calci? Yeah. See this. So 1.05 into 2. So means square. So I am getting 1.1025. So this answer is 25k into 1.1025. So what is the answer now? Multiplication. 27,562. 27,562. Okay, leave that point. 27,562. Got it? Now what? You want compound interest. Interest you want. So subtract it. So 27,562 minus 25,000. So that is what? 2562. 2562. So the answer is D. 2562. Okay, answer is D. Got it? 2562. Answer is D. Take the point also. You want, you can take the point also. Leave it. Okay? Got it, everyone? Chalo, we'll stop today then. Tomorrow I am again there with a separate marathon. See, tomorrow's marathons also I'll show you. Everyone, tomorrow's marathons also I'll show you. Don't miss tomorrow's marathons also. Okay? Kindly don't miss tomorrow's marathon. See, today, and have you followed my earlier sessions? See, paper analysis will be there after the paper. You all should attend this. Secondly, most expected paper. This will be there morning 5:30. On Sunday 5:30 morning this will be there. Then tomorrow is final revision 6 p.m. Tomorrow is also there final revision 6 p.m. Today was a Maha Marathon A plus B. Follow this. Then earlier sessions, look at this. Yesterday I took PYQ. This also you have to follow. C plus D, marathon, see this. There was a marathon over here, C plus D. C plus D. This was also done. Numericals, I have taken numericals also somewhere. See, numericals master class. This was also taken. Kindly follow all this. Same channel, JAIIB CAIIB English Medium. Go through it. Only 2 days you have. Plus there was one more, A plus B also there it was. See this, A plus B. Okay? So, we teachers are taking much of the pains. You also should take it. So many marathons running. So many teachers doing it. 3, 4 hours standing. Doing live. So, you also have to pay attention. You have to be very sure. Attend them as much as possible, all of them. Okay? So, I'll take a break. I'll take a leave now. Okay? Bye everyone, and do attend tomorrow's session also, like today's. Today you have given a good response. Tomorrow also you should give the good response. Okay everyone? Chalo, bye everyone, and do study. Okay? Do study. Those who are in the paid batches, follow the PDF which I have given. In the PDF, see, I told you earlier also, majority of the paper. Chalo, bye everyone. Let's take the leave now.